SpaceX is getting closer and closer to the next flight of Starship, and some of you guys had some interesting observations that I wanted to explain. Take a look at this photo shot by Sean Gisler with Marcus House, and we can see the Raptor 3 engines looking really nice on the booster. But people are wondering, why are only 10 of 33 engines installed on Booster 19 right now? Well, because all of this is so new. We have new hardware, the next generation of Starship, as well as the V3 boosters. Booster 19 rolled to Pad 2 recently, which is also brand new. So SpaceX is smart. They're starting with a partial load, only having about 10 Raptor 3 engines installed, and then they'll be able to conduct those static fire tests or activation tests with fewer engines to validate the new Raptor 3 engines, pad infrastructure like the new Pad 2 deluge system, propellant loading operations, and overall vehicle behavior before committing to a full 33 engine stack. Now, of course, this will reduce risk. If issues arise with the new engine design or even the pad, they can catch them early without a massive 33 engine event. And as we saw, there were a lot of issues with the 2 wet dress rehearsals with Artemis. We had the first one where they were dealing with another hydrogen leak. And then we had, of course, the helium issue that they experienced with the helium flow. And so it makes sense when you have something like Starship, which of course we've seen it fly many times now, but this next flight will be all brand new pad, brand new booster, brand new ship. It's going to be really exciting. And also, installation is iterative. We know that rapid iteration is SpaceX's main motto, but engines are added progressively after cryoproof tests, which SpaceX just had recently. For example, Ship 39, a V3 upper stage, has been in cryo testing. Look at this video. But this was all without engines, and they will get those engines installed afterward ahead of a static fire. In fact, I said this in my latest video, and one of the comments was saying that doesn't make any sense. So I'm trying to explain it here. So not only is Flight 12 with the new V3 or Block 3 hardware going to have upgrades like a taller booster, but the Raptor 3 engines will have 20% more thrust per engine as well. And SpaceX is only going to upgrade even more in the future. We know that V4 is expected sometime in 2027, and that will actually add even more engines for a total of 42 engines. So 33 on the booster plus 9 on a stretched ship, as opposed to the 6 that we have now. And so on March 7th, Saturday, SpaceX posted Ship 39 cryoproof operations complete, the first campaign with a next generation Starship V3. Across several days, engineers tested the vehicle's redesigned propellant system and its structural strength, including squeeze tests to mimic the forces of future ship catches. They also shared earlier today, which is Monday, March 9th, over the coming days, will conduct a series of tests to activate Pad 2 at Starbase, exercise new propellant loading operations, and operate a vehicle with new Raptor 3 engines installed for the very first time. And Everyday Astronaut shared this photo saying, "Look at how close to the edges of the chopsticks the new booster is on Pad 2. I guess they sure have confidence in their landing accuracy. That's wild." And look at this little clip from NASA spaceflight. Booster 19's grid fins have been tested, and you can see it in this sort of cute little video of that happening. Also new today, I was going to live stream the Firefly launch, but unfortunately, out of an abundance of caution, Firefly made the decision to stand down on today's Alpha Flight 7 test to investigate a sensor reading that was out of range. Once verification is complete, the teams will work to confirm their next available launch date. The other thing I wanted to add is that NASA will be having a press conference about Artemis once again this Thursday, so you know your girl will be covering it. So there's my short and sweet update. I mainly just wanted to talk about why all of the engines aren't installed right now, because that seemed to be a question that a lot of people were having. So So we should be seeing a lot of work down at Starbase this week. Hopefully, we'll be able to have that 10 engine static fire. And I will keep you guys up to date on that. But things are moving. Elon, is saying that we should have that launch of Flight 12 in about a month. So we'll see if that holds true.